Does it worth to buy this book or not? I will talk about in this video, but before I answer your question, I would like to ask you another question. Why are you considering to buy this book? You are a complete beginner and novice in business, as for example I am, and you think, it would be nice to buy, but I have a little bit of fear that maybe I won't understand the marketing jargon of the book. Or maybe you are in business since a long time, you simply just wondering or curious what is the selling technique of Alex. Myself, I bought this because I was watching a video by Abdaal and he made me clear in his video.
So you've got the goal, which is over there, and you've got where you currently are, which is over here. Once you've figured that out, you just need to figure out what are all of the different plans or paths that take you from A to B. Now, if you don't know what those plans are or what those paths are, you have a knowledge problem. If you do know what those paths are, but you're not executing on them, you have an execution problem.
And finally, I just understood that yes, I have knowledge issues. So I'm not joking. I bought all of the 5 books he was recommending, plus this one, of course. And why I was starting with Alex's book? Well, because I was traveling and that was the easiest to carry. So yeah, I know it's not a very deep reason, but I'm really happy with my decision. So if you ask for a complete beginner, this book is worth to buy or not, you will understand or you will be lost in the jargon. I have to say that Alex is an amazing teacher. Someone told back in time that if you are able to explain something for a child or for someone who is a super beginner on the field and the person will understand your explanation, it means you really know your craft. And I have to say that yes, Alex, he knows his craft. It's obvious, it's not even a question. He talks on a language and he explains everything in a way that I never felt left out. And it is very clear, and he explains many times that at one point in his life, he's been in the same situation as, for example, I am now, and I guess lots of people. And the beautiful thing is that he remembers, he didn't forget it. So he just not overcomplicating things with all of this marketing jargon, makes everything very simple, very clear, very understandable. So I have to say I was very, very, very grateful during the book. Sometimes I was reading something and I thought, and immediately, like he was reading in my mind, he explained that these marketing terms means, and he just explained everything. That what you can learn from this book? Well, simply this, what he is promising. How to make offers so good that people feel stupid saying no. Sounds appealing, isn't it? And it's even more appealing that he really keeps his words and he is really leading you through in the book how to make this offer. But let's go a little bit deeper to understand and to feel and to grab of the style of the thinking of Alex. So first thing first, he makes clear what business means. He defines business this way. You offer some value and other people give money in exchange. And of course it depends on your offer that your business will be good or bad, it will suffer or it will thriving. The whole book is about how to create this irresistible offer, with his words, this grand slam offer. An offer which brings you insane results, a thriving business, and at the end of the day, and I guess, for me at least, this is the aim to have a successful business, more freedom. He leads the reader through this book how to create the Grand Slam offer, really step by step. He offers a model, he offers a framework which can work for any kind of business. That's why if you are already since a long time in the business, it can be something interesting for you as well. In this video, I will share some golden nuggets I particularly liked reading this book. So if you staying with me, by the end of the video, you will have a clearer picture and it will be much easier for you to decide, do you want to buy this book or not. The first chapter, the pricing, explains what really means Grand Slam offer and that how it helps you to grow in 3 different ways, which means how to get more customers, how to get these customers pay you more, and how to make them to do it more often. If you decide to follow the rules of the Grand Slam offer, of course, you can have the result what Alex has. If you decide to follow the rules and the patterns what other people are doing in an average business, well, of course, the result can be an average business. So what is the secret of the Grand Slam offer? Open your ears. A golden nugget is coming. It offers a service or a product which doesn't exist on the market. So it basically helps you to sell in a vacuum. You don't need to compete with others, lowering your prices, trying to win. You can recalibrate your value meter because you are the only person in your category. Actually, you are the category. You are out of the pricing war into the category of one. But, and it is really important, he is not trying to lie you, he makes it very clear. If you have the best offer in the universe, if you are selling in the wrong market, into the wrong audience, your business won't succeed. So the next question is, how do you know who is the right audience? I will answer this question with another question. This example is coming from a book. A marketing professor asked his students, if you are selling hot dog and you have only one advantage over your competitors, what would be this advantage which makes you sell your hot dogs like crazy? And if you want, you can stop the video for a moment and you can try to think about, come up with the answer. What is the only advantage if you want to sell hot dogs very well? And of course the answers came up, that better taste, better location, cheaper price, etc., etc. But the marketing professor said, no. The answer is, and golden nugget is coming, the starving crowd. You can sell the crappiest, the most undelicious, most expensive hot dog in the worst place in the universe if you are the only one and the football game is just finishing nearby. You will definitely sell all of your hot dogs. And he leads you through how to find the right market. And again, golden nuggets time. First rule, if you want to sell anything, you need to find the demand. We are not creating demand, we try to channel it down. He talks about the main indicators, how to find the market, how to pick a market, and one of the main indicators is pain, second, purchasing power, third, easy to target, and the fourth, growing. Pain means we need to find the people who doesn't want but desperately need what you can offer. And it can be basically anything frustrates people. A bad relationship, standing in the bank in the queue, being broke or being overweight, anything. So basically he says the pain is the pitch. The pain is your main topic. Purchasing power, it means, of course, you need to find people who are able to pay. Because if you, for example, offering your service for homeless people, there is not too much purchasing power. They probably won't buy your product. Easy to target, it means you need to advertise or you need to be present with your product in the area where you can find your audience. For example, if you want to sell a product or a service for doctors, it's better if you are not advertising in a grocery store, for example. It's very obvious. And the fourth one, we need to find a market which is growing and not shrinking or not dying in the very moment. The three main markets always exist. And again, golden nuggets time, health, wealth, relationship. They always exist and there is always tremendous pain if someone has a lack in any of this area. So just think through which of these three you are good in it and who are the people you would be able to offer your service. Who suffers the most, who can pay, and who can be found easily. In his book, he's encouraging us to find your target market, find your niche. And if you don't succeed immediately, then don't give up and don't try to find another target market, other niche, but stay on it because maybe you need to adjust your offer and otherwise the market is relatively okay. He really encourages the reader to take time to figure out who is your target market, who is your target group. And first time in my life, someone was explaining how niching down, so making your target group a little bit more narrow, helps you to grow your business. It is very interesting, but I don't want to go into details because just in case you decide to buy the book, I want to leave you some surprise you can discover by yourself reading the book. But I definitely loved his words, and again, golden nugget time. If you have 100 offers, I promise one will succeed. Most people never try anything. Others fail once, then give up. It takes resilience to succeed. Stop personalizing. It's not about you. If it doesn't work, it doesn't mean you are stuck. You are only stuck if you stop trying. So, try again. I love this particularly because it's not just an advice for business, but this is an amazing advice for life as well. How do you like it so far? And we didn't even finish the pricing session. I can't resist. I have to share my personal favorite, and this is the last one, I promise, when he talks about price and value. I told you, I'm really a basic, I'm really a beginner. For me, everything is like, wow. Anyway, so price and value. Price, what we pay, and value, what we get. As long as people believe that what they pay, the price, is worth more what they get, the value, they will pay. If they think it doesn't worth it, they will stop paying. The simplest way to decrease the gap between price and value, to drop the price, which is the most effective way to distract your business. But we need to understand, golden nugget time, getting people buy is not the aim of any kind of business. The aim of a business to make money. This is the aim. And the good news is, if you are around here in the book, you still have more than 2/3 of the book in front of you. Can you imagine how much information and knowledge can be packed in the book? Just a couple of points what you can expect. How to create a value for any offer, the 4 components of value, logical and psychological solution of problems, free or fast pays more, how to try to find as many solutions for a problem as it is possible in a creative way, how not to sell flight ticket but sell vacation, how to reduce the reason why people don't buy to 0, how to make the offer more appealing by scarcity, urgency, and etc. Me personally really like that he shares some real life examples, his struggles in the past, which allows me to see his more vulnerable, more human side, and which helps me to relate more that yes, this is where I am now and I can see where he is. So it makes me think, it gives me the hope that if he was able to do, maybe I'm able to do as well. Plus many kind of real life examples helps to understand the theory more and helps to make the whole theory more digestible. So, are you still wondering whether I liked this book or not? That you should buy it or not? I guess my answer is relatively obvious, but let's divide my answer for the 2 types of audience. For the first type of audience, like myself, the super beginner ones, I can say yes, you will definitely gain a lot from this book, much more than you expected, without the frustration not understanding the language of marketing. If you are more advanced, I can imagine that Alex thinking, the understanding of his selling structure can give you fresh point of view. Plus, at the end of every chapter, he offers links of watchable videos, downloadable cheat sheets, bonus checklists. He even at the really beginning of the book, he recommends what the best way to read and learn the book, the most effective way. So I have to say he really cares the reader. And honestly, sometimes I just check my table that the book is still there because I'm so scared that it's able to disappear. And all of the knowledge I just read through, but it's not part of my deep knowledge, and I didn't try it yet because I didn't create my grand slam offer, of course. I'm still in the process, and I'm thinking, I hope the book won't disappear just magically, because I really need this book to hold my hand and go through the process together. When I see Alex and when I'm thinking about his book, I can see a very successful businessman who, it seems, been able to stay human. Doesn't matter how much money he has on his bank account. And I really see that he is eager to help, to teach, to make other people to thrive as well. Honestly, when I was reading a book, I was just bowing my head in front of his humility, his knowledge, and in front of his willingness to help complete strangers. If you ask me what does it mean for me to make the world a better place, well, this is how it is. Giving something for people, knowledge for people, to help them to change their life if they are willing to do the work in a price which is basically super affordable for everyone, because it is not a, I don't know how many thousands of dollars or pounds course. It's just a book packed with so many information, so many valuable information, that if you really take step by step, you can create an amazing business. I mean, this is my belief in this very moment, and we'll see what the future brings. I'm really hoping that my Grand Slam offer will slowly form, shape, and I can be so generous with the world as Alex is in his book. So thank you for Alex, and of course thank you for you if you are still watching my video. Buy the book, read the book, and let's create an amazing life for yourself, and let's change the world, make it a better place. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Adios.